Let's take a look at zooming on TI-84 plus C Silver Edition. And the first problem we'll be looking at is y is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 6. Well, I'm going to press my y equals, press my clear to clear out wherever's in that line. Then I'm going to do my x key, then the x squared minus 5x plus 6. Goal here is not to teach you graphing. If you need that, then go watch the videos on graphing. We're just going to look at the zooming. Now if I press the graph, pretty slow for a Silver Edition. It's coming down and going down below the x-axis and then going back up. Now if I want to see this a little bit closer so I can see what's going on, one of the zooming methods is zoom in. So I do zoom, and I see the second one is my zoom in, so I can down arrow to it and press enter on it, or just simply press the numbers in front of it. So I'll press 2. Now it's waiting for me to position my cursor closer over to where I want to zoom in at. So let me put it right there, and then I'll press enter. Now that'll zoom in based upon where I had my cursor. That'll be my new center. And then I can see a lot better what's going on with it. Each time you press enter, it zooms in by another factor. So it goes zooms in a little bit more. Now typically, and I don't know what it does on this version of the TI-84, I'll have to check it and see, but typically you want to wait till it comes back before you do anything else. Otherwise you risk hanging it up. Let me try to hang it up. Enter and enter. And I think I succeeded. I don't see it coming back anyway. Up in the upper right hand corner next to the battery, you see something going around in a circle. I think it's gone off to Never Never Land. It's not going to come back. You have to be patient. You have to wait till it comes back before you start pressing enter again. Now it's easy. If you get it hung up like that and just doesn't appear to be coming back, either press enter or press your on button, and that'll take it off. So if I press enter one more time, and I did change the look of that, see how it came back? Now we've zoomed in so much we can't see anything anymore. To set it back to your standard viewing window, you do zoom, and we want to choose Z standard. So I'll press 6. And that sets it back to your standard viewing window, which should be -10 to 10 on your X and your Y, assuming this screen is not different. Now that was zooming in. Let's take a look at zoom box. So I choose zoom, and our first one says Z box. So I'm going to go ahead and press enter on it. Now I want to move my cursor up and to the left. I'm going to draw a box on my screen, and I want this to be my upper left hand corner of my box. So once I get up to where I want, I'll press enter one time, and then I'll press my down arrow. That's really slow, but you can hold down your key and have it go over fast like that right there. Now if I went too far, you can go back. If I didn't go far enough, you can go a few more. You can go down, make your box however big you want. Now once you get your box around what you want to zoom in, then you press enter. This gives you complete control. It will only zoom in or only zoom on whatever you drew the box around. So then you can see maybe a little bit closer what you're wanting. Now again, I do zoom and 6 for Z standard, set it back to my standard viewing window. Let's take a look at this one. Y is equal to x squared minus 400. So I press my y equals, press my clear, my x key, the x squared, minus 400, and then I press graph. You see a little wheel turning up there, so it's working, it's working. The wheel disappeared, so it's not working anymore. But I don't have any graph. Well, one other method you can use is zoom out. So if I choose zoom, zoom out is my third one. So press 3, and it's waiting for me to put my cursor where I want to zoom out at, and this is fine here, so press enter. And it zooms out, there it goes, by one factor. And I can see a little bit clearer what I want. Now you could keep pressing enter and it'll zoom out even more, or you could switch to a different zoom method. Like if I switch now to zoom and choose Z box. Well, maybe what I want to look at is I want to really look at the x-intercepts. So I'm going to draw a box around them. So that's in my upper left-hand corner. I'll press enter. And I'll come down here, and then I'll hold my right. Have it go over like that. And I've drawn a box around what I want to zoom in on. So I press enter. And then it gives me a little, once it comes back, gives me a little bit better view of what I'm trying to find. Now again, zoom and then Z standard, zoom 6, gets you back to your standard viewing window. There's one other way we're going to take a look at in changing the window settings. If I press window, I can come in here directly and enter them. See how it goes from -10 to 10 by 1s on the x-axis, and -10 to 10 by 1s on the y-axis. Well, I can have this go from -40 to +40, and I can have it change by 10s for my scale. Now, this x scale refers to your tick marks. Now, x squared minus 400. I know when there's a number at the end, it shifts it up or down, and a minus 400 means it's been shifted down 400 units. So I'm going to start this at -500, enter, and I'll have it go up to 100. And it's going to go by hundreds. So I've set these settings myself, and now if I press graph, then I find what my graph is. Now, remember what we did for the x-axis. This was -40, this is +40. It's going by tens. So this would be -40, -30, -20, -10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now for our y-axis, we said the bottom one was -500, top one is +100. It goes by hundreds. So that's -500, -400, -300, -200, -100, 0, 100. Now, kind of a nice feature, gives you even more control than the zooming, but if you come here and press window, instead of doing x-min of -40, if I put in like 50, notice my x-min is now greater than my x-max. If I try to press graph, it gives me an error in the window range, and even gives you a little hint down here, check values in window. It says quit, so you just press enter on that. If you ever mess up your zooming or mess up your window settings, you can always fix them by doing zoom and then choosing 6 for Z standard. And that'll fix any of those issues that comes up. Now that's zooming on a TI-84 Plus C Silver Edition.